Everyone, this is Dustin Cook coming at you from Chronic Fitness. It's December 18th, 2020, and today I want to go over your universe is completely dependent on you. Alright, so everyone knows that I am a chronic pain sufferer, and my message is really focused on that group of people. But for all people as well. And as a chronic pain sufferer, we really are susceptible to the trap that because we are suffering every day, our mind is already toxic from the pain. So it's so easy for us to fall into the blame game and the trap that everything that is happening to me is everything else's fault. It's a set of my circumstances. It's nothing I can change. It's his or her fault. When you're in a relationship as a chronic pain sufferer, I'm to blame for this because I'm quick to anger. And part of that is a factor of my chronic pain because it's already making me a little bit on edge most of the time. So I'm also struggle with, having patience in a moment and understanding that someone else is doing something based on their own certain personal set of beliefs and emotions, and they're what's driving them. And it's not actually personal against myself or something to attack me, or it's coming at me on purpose. It's weaponized to be against me and to be upset with me and to just make my life harder. No one does that. It may happen if you're fighting with someone, but in general, most people are in their own world and they're not considering your world. And that is where communication comes down in any relationship with another person, where you have to find the motivations behind a person and draw out what drives them and inspires them to come to a new conclusion. But the thing that a lot of people don't want to believe or understand is that people have certain set of biases inside themselves that come from their culture and their past, and they have to change that within themselves. No matter how much you argue it to them or you push them, there's no way that you're going to ever change their mind. You can only help them come to a decision, but they're not coming to that decision to against you. What are you struggling with in your perception of reality today? Is it that you're thinking that because your life paradigm is this and this way, you can't break out of it or make a change? It can't be better. You can't be successful. You can't have less pain. All of that is inside your mind. There is no need to be emotional about everything that happens to you and have an emotional response to it immediately. You should try to take a step back and evaluate a situation and look at it from all angles and really be open-minded about something without making already an opinion about what could happen in the future, what the fear driving you, the uncertainties driving you. If something is not the way you already believed it to be true, it doesn't mean that someone lied to you or did something against you. It just means that you need to come to that person and bring up the subject to them. Ask them, why is it this way? Why isn't it the way that I thought it was? And see what they say. If it's someone that really cares about you, they're not motivated to lie. They're motivated to just sit there and explain it to you. It comes down to trusting other people, trusting in yourself, and trusting in your own ability to control your life and your emotions. There is this thing called emotional intelligence. So it's actually considered a lot along the top successful people in the world truly believe that EQ, emotional intelligence, is more important than actual intelligence, because how you deal with situations under pressure, how you deal with stress, how you deal with other people, and the way they treat you is emotional. And if you are able to navigate those situations at an optimum success rate for the goals that you're trying to get to, and using them to your advantage instead of seeing them as a disadvantage and a drawback and a setback and so pushing against you and making things harder, that's when you become really, really successful, is when you can control your mind and use it as your weapon, your powerful tool. When you can control your mind, you can control your body, then you can control your life. Because if your mind is set free and allowed to do whatever it does, it's going to revert back to those primal instincts of survivability and fear and doubt and insecurity, all those things to keep the body safe physically from death, from predators, from starvation, from the winter season, which in my current location we don't have. But, these are the way the body was built. However, you can go into your mind and input information that is beneficial to you to grow as a person. You can sit there and tell yourself that I can do whatever I do. My reality is my choice. My circumstances are my choice. I am in control. No one else is to blame. Whatever has happened to me has happened, and it's okay. It's my life. I take ownership of it, and this is moving forward. I will control myself and not blame anyone else. And I will improve my relationships with the people around me by trying to understand where they're coming from and empathize with them. Have more empathy with people. Don't just come from your position and be about me, 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 me. You will deal with people a lot better if you try to dive into their mind and their heart and really think why they're doing a particular thing. What made them lead them to believe that? Then you'll understand the person and you'll have more grace with them. So today I just want to leave you with the value, the message that your life is completely your control. Do not let anything that you can't control even take a second away from your life. Don't let it steal any of your time, any of your emotion, any of your well-being. If someone says something bad to you online, it doesn't matter. You can't control that person. And guess what? If they said something bad to you online, it doesn't matter. It's actually, if you twist your mind and control it and look at the positives instead of always looking on the negatives of something, and turn your perspective around, they commented on your thing. It's good because now it bumps your post. Now you get more visibility. Now there's controversy. That person that was negative may have created a conversation for your piece of work online, your thought process. They are deepening it for you, regardless of what their message is. Doesn't matter. They put energy into it for you. Congratulations. Same thing. There will always be something negative you can focus on. However, there will always be the flip side of the coin where you can look at a positive. So today I challenge you to control your mind, control your emotions, control your universe, take ownership of your life, your circumstances, and do not let other people's actions influence the way that you feel. I love you. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, if you like, send me an email with any of your questions at dustincook87@gmail.com. Give a 5-star review. Share this with your friends and family. Thank you so much.